Good afternoon to everyone. Welcome to our channel, The Counselor's Hall. Ye chechu bibia, ye bibia, aha, ye day so ye dey yasi say oni be shie mu ba koso. Na ye beto twe dem komo, ye efa aware ho. Na me pese obeje mre. Na watena wakundwom, na wadwodwom ho. Na wahyenye, na wasuye bibi efri mu. Na Edin kind of your friend Jessica Atta. A young woman soon for Jessica Atta me. Now me woman you are baby and home of the pie, fellow, Mamma Esther. Hey, on an enemy to start in common. To make us on the gym, now washing. Good afternoon, Esther.
Good afternoon, dear.
What to say?
I don't want to be your wife, the other Roma. That's what he has said.
Say your my baby.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
The kind of, like I said, Obe can be a shred it's here for.
Oh, okay. Send your wedding can you frame it? Mommy Esther. I'm a married woman with 2 kids. Yeah, and then I think that for now, no, I'm a businesswoman.
Wow.
Yeah. For now, no, that is what I can say about myself.
Okay, so what do you do?
I'm a businesswoman. Wow.
Okay. Mommy Esther Pacho, it's here for said your more shame and more obia and I see of Agina Punya say of it. Then when the Etienne say, you say a DNA aware, you can't aware. Again, you say you are dear, your friend aware, yet see us here. It's a say, when you're a church, our real extrain and yet see us here. A DNA aware.
Okay, Meda, washer for you now at Senior Riviera, Wajim Ray, Otiena, or Cheyenne through the Counselor's Hall. First of all, you can't our rear. Most of us know our conception video. English dictionary will define our rear as a union between 2 people. Okay. But as Christians, you can't our rear, it goes beyond that. You can't our rear. The concept of our rear all started from, I would like to go into the scriptures more. Okay. All started from Genesis. When you look at Genesis chapter 2, the verse number 21 to 24. Now it talks about our rear, how our rear came about. From 21, you can see that God caused Adam to sleep, took his rib, as we all know. Yeah, but the emphasis, no, Ejna, the verse number 24, so any 25. I say, therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. The 25, they say, they were both naked, the man and his wife, and they were not ashamed. So when we talk about marriage, it's man leaving the house, leaving the father and the mother, and then going to join the woman in one matrimonial home. So the concept of marriage, most of us know sometimes we just jump into marriage without even knowing what it entails, without even knowing what it's all about. Some of us just go into it just for fun. And it will surprise you, say, others even go into it because they want to go and have, in quote, sex. But marriage goes beyond sex.
It's true.
Yeah, marriage is not all about sex. Sex is part of marriage, but marriage goes beyond sex. Because you ask yourself, so after you marry, after the sex, what's next? So that is it.
That is what we want to know.
Yeah, that is.
Understand.
Thank you. That is what some of we, the youth, we miss it. We miss it, yeah. So in marriage, God gave 2 commandments in marriage. And yeah, sometimes we outlook the commandment side and just go and join with the woman. You see a woman, you join. You see a man, you join. But there is 2 commandments in marriage. Okay. One for the man, one for the woman. Sometimes one decides to go, most of the time, the men, sometimes they forget their own part of the covenant, the law that God gave, and then they sometimes tend to blame the women in marriages and stuff. Yeah, but God gave us 2 commandments. These 2 commandments in marriage. If you want to have peace in your home, one for the man, one for the woman. As I said, the man's own is husband, love your wife. Okay. Husband, love your wife.
And then they say, "Tie for one tie or say, Mundo Monyere. Sister.
So when you talk about husband loving your wife, God, the Bible didn't say that husband love your wife when she washes your clothes. Husband love your wife when she cooks for you.
Okay.
The word is husband love your wife, meaning that in all instances you have no option than to love the woman. That is where most of us miss it.
Thank you.
So we tend to do the blame games and my wife didn't do that, my wife didn't do that, my wife didn't do that. Yeah, but you forgot that you have your own part to play. So before you want to see someone on the road, say, I want to love you, I want to marry you. You take the person to the altar. You know that as a man, there is a big commandment on your head which says, husband, love your wife. Under every circumstance, love your wife. Whether she cooks, whether she sweeps, whether she does what you want, you have no option than to love the woman.
So, Bible now say, husband, you for don't one neck that bone. And then come. The Bible never says that. Okay.
Bible never says. The Bible says, husband, love your wife. It didn't say, husband, beat your. There is nowhere in the Bible that has been written. Because now we adapt different cultures that we don't even know what we are turning into. Now marriages have become more or less like a contract. They go into it 6 months, they want to run away. 1 year, they want to run away. But the thing is, you go into it, it is for life and it is for death. Until one of the party departs, you have nowhere going. So you have to, before you even go and propose to a woman or accept a man's proposal, you have to have it at the back of your mind. So when you enter, there is no going back. When you have that, you do all that it takes for the marriage to work. So the husband's commandment is, husband, love your wife. The women are very happy when I said husband love your wife.
Sure.
Oh yeah, my husband doesn't love me.
Exactly.
Yeah, we want pampering. That is it.
Yeah. It's true.
So husbands, their commandment, first commandment in marriage is to love their wife. Whether sometimes we say, or don't let fade. If you come catch up, when it's fade, you will correct it.
Okay.
Please, do you understand? And then the second one that you have to look at, that is the woman's commandment is, woman, submit yourself to your husband. The key word here is submit.
So how do we submit to our husband?
Good, I'll come to that. The key word here is submit. Before a woman, a lady, you accept a man's proposal, yours is that you have a command and you know, say, I am going to submit no matter what. Submit. I say, a year in them, I say, one can say, Mama, chop money and a brown massy. One can say, Bema chat and the from our and a brown massy. One can say, I can say, Bema a show care and a brown massy. The thing is, submit. When you have this submission mind in you before you go and marry her, you don't have problem. You're gonna enjoy total peace. So you can submit her. Then you can say, as Oba, immediately you accept, you go and say, yes, I do. And will alter this one. You should not say, one, what I will say, my life is not going to be controlled by myself again as a single person. It is young man say me too, and I'm a single. Party be about me to me, Kobe. At I didn't want me to me share. Immediately, I accept this and no one me too. I mean, no call alter anymore. Yamia so for them, say, good, yes, you shake away, we are, you can't vows. Yammy catch me when they say, me call baby at me, decide. Yamesha, me can decide for me. You understand?
Can decide or should decide for me?
Can decide for me. Say, I don't want this. I can tell my husband, please, I want to go here. Immediately he says no. It means no. I don't have to say, when I was single, I used to visit my friend every Friday. Immediately I said, yes, I do. Case closed. I'm done. That self-free life, no, it's true. If I'm a single, no, it's me hot. It's me, strong, kakara, say, at the church. Immediately I'm a warrior. Baby, you are orchestra with you. And only you won't share. Bema bi wo wa obese wo nkata wo ho enti no bema ni place o be show wo flesh ni bi no You don't say time na be single no na me she until you have no right to say me man me she no odia can say yes I do no o say me de mu nyina e she wase nya obeka na me nia wo pe no
bye mami esta me chowa no ye tell me say be ma bi wo ho no ohun so a ohun o hia fofo e wa bi o mi ni bi na de frɛ won na de wa ase na so no asɛn mo so no be ware wo no so ompe na so be kono no de ti obi wo hia ni pa kono e hye stand nyama no. So for that one, how do you go about it?
Okay, you see, to marry a man, after say, why accept to say, oh, before you even accept a man, there are things you should know.
Okay.
There are something called temperament.
Okay.
And somehow mommy me pacho me pewo. And somehow I know. Na woji tu mu ai no me pewo no se be ma be pewo na ni na nante kakra woni no estedi mo ma kote and sana ma ko into marriage in terms of be ka say me person say dey me for relationship no and go into the marriage level. You have to know the person of the relationship. And then as you said say be ma bi o wa o share wo no wo share na afedie o se me share bi but o dey ti obi wa bonti. Sometimes it is not about or can't say men shape your meeting or date you do about it. There are a lot of things that goes in a man making. It is not about anyone. If your customer mentioned that is it, you were doing it. But your man did about it wasn't because of customer mention. Something else pulled the man. Be before fraud at the payment at PA about it.
Thank you, Esther. You better man, Esther, to say this. Your friend now, Jim Brenner or Brian, or the training the episode. Yet it's here for me, for you now say, Inya and Red, Ashton on me 18. Then Jimmy said, Capella, Mammy Esther, Eddie Ashwin, and as watching watching. Yes, you better not yet the ash. I get interested, dear. Our remedy upon saying sooner, a purpose where they Ashwin is saying, yet do we be assay, said my Jim Rushing. Yeah,